Hey guys, it's John McSwain here, and today we have another episode of WWW, also known as Who Would Win. And in this episode, we are taking Kratos from the God of War series versus the Demon Fighter, Doom Guy. So, in this episode, we'll get them to fight to the death. No preparation to make it a fair fight for both of them, which I don't think preparation is even needed for this fight. They'll have to fight to the death with no help whatsoever from outside help, so they can't call in any friends or allies to get them to help. And this video was suggested by Astral Assassin. He suggested a couple other videos on my channel. Go check out his channel. Some Witcher 3 and gaming content on there. Really good channel. You should make sure to go check that out. And before we do start this video off, just go down to the comment section below, pause the video and say who would win and why. And with all that said, let's get right into the video. Starting this off, we have Kratos. Kratos is extremely powerful and possesses powers and abilities such as absorption, chronokinesis, conjuration, demonokinesis, duplication, elemental manipulations, and resurrections. That's just to name a few of his powers and abilities as well. Throughout the series, Kratos is portrayed as an anti-hero, often performing questionable actions. Although backstory is seen in the original God of War, Kratos' childhood is revealed in Ghost of Sparta, and the birth of his daughter is explored in the God of War comic series. In Ghost of Sparta, it is revealed that an oracle had foretold that the demise of Olympus would not happen by the hands of the Titans, imprisoned after the Great War, but rather by a mortal, a marked warrior. The Olympians Zeus and Ares believed this warrior to be Deimos, Kratos' younger brother, who had strange birthmarks. Ares interrupted the childhood training of Kratos and Deimos in Sparta and kidnapped Deimos. Kratos attempted to stop Ares, but Ares swept him aside and scarred him across his right eye. Taken to Death's domain, Deimos was imprisoned and tortured for many years by the god of death, Thanatos. Believing Deimos to be dead, Kratos marked himself with a red tattoo identical to his brother's birthmark to honor his sibling. Through flashbacks in the comic series written by Marv Wolfman, Kratos meets his wife, Lysandra, and they have a daughter named Calliope. Upon birth, Calliope was stricken with the plague. In order to save his daughter, Kratos was granted a quest to find the Ambrosia of Asclepius, an elixir with magical healing properties. 5 of the gods entered into a wager with Ares. Each chose a champion to search for the Ambrosia, with Ares' champion being Kratos. Kratos overcame all obstacles, including, among others, Hades' champion, the barbarian prince Alaric, who eventually became the barbarian king, and saved his daughter. Via flashbacks in God of War, it is revealed that Kratos became the youngest captain of Sparta's army, also shown in the comics, but had a thirst for power. When Kratos was faced with total defeat at the hands of a barbarian horde led by the barbarian king, the Spartan called the Olympian god Ares for aid. Kratos was given the Blades of Chaos, destroyed his enemies, and blindly followed Ares, killing hundreds in his name. After Ares tricked Kratos into murdering his wife Lysandra and his daughter Calliope, and a temple dedicated to Athena, the Spartan was shocked out of his bloodlust and renounced service to Ares. As the temple burned, a village oracle cursed Kratos and commanded him to wear the mark of his terrible deed, the ashes of his family, which turned his skin white, earning him the title of Ghost of Sparta. Kratos appeared in all of the God of War games. Now moving on to Doom Guy. Doom Guy has superhuman strength, speed, endurance, durability, and almost superhuman everything. Attack potency, speed, and he is very smart, and a great tactician. He has had many backstories, but we'll go with his most modern one. Hell was minding its own business when some crazed, bloodthirsty psychopath, Doom Guy, decided to venture into Hell and kill everything in sight. Hell sent its armies and champions in order to restore order and stop the crazed psychopaths. They all failed. The crazed psychopath mutilated the denizens of Hell without a shred of remorse. Limbs were torn, skulls were crushed, heads were decapitated, jaws ripped, and the headless were blown into unrecognizable chunks. No mercy was shown. Hell's greatest champion, the Titan, saw the plight of his people and knew something needed to be done. The Titan lured the psychopath into a temple and engaged him in single combat. Though he fought valiantly, the Titan was brutally killed. Suddenly, the wizards of Hell enacted a powerful spell that caused the temple to collapse. The Titan sacrificed himself so that he could trap the crazed psychopath and save Hell from complete annihilation. Though the psychopath was beaten, he could not be killed. He was sealed inside a sarcophagus in the deepest reaches of Hell. Powerful warding spells were placed that he could never awake again to threaten the world. That is his most modern backstory. He has had many incarnations of it, but we're going to go for the modern one for this. He is extremely powerful with all weapons and guns, and he might have the upper hand with the weapons department for this battle. Now on to the final verdict, and I'm going to have to say this one was a little bit of a tricky one, as they're both the champions of their own games and have never lost. Well, they have lost, but not a drastic loss, and have never died before. So this has been a very interesting battle to be able to demise, but I'm going to have to go with Kratos, and Kratos is the more superior fighter, and he's defeated gods and titans, and I don't think Doomguy's done that. He's defeated demons from hell, he's practically defeated hell itself, but he's never defeated gods or titans before like Kratos has. So Kratos would definitely win this one. Easy, hands down, better strength, endurance, speed, durability, just all around fighting skills, and the weapons. Kratos has better weapons as well. So that's just my personal opinion. If you guys do have other opinions and if you want to display some more facts to get the winner, then sound off in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.